What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the fam. Now today, bro, we're suing Roblox by Law by Mike, man. Now this literally popped up on my For You page, not For You page, recommendation. Oh my god, I watch TikTok too much. Anyways, well, basically Law by Mike dropped this video, and I'm wondering if he actually is suing Roblox, bro. This is crazy. It's got 6 million views in one day, so it must be very serious, man. So without further ado, make sure to grab your popcorn and let's see.
Roblox is one of the most popular gaming platforms in the world.
And if you guys don't know about the whole Roblox situation, I made like a whole video on it about the Schlep things. There's one on my gaming channel, there's one on this main channel, so you know I don't have to recap it in this video.
Developers of that game are now facing mounting criticism over child safety concerns.
Games like this are not helping.
The Roblox
crazy,
Corporation
bro.
has sent a cease and desist letter to me.
Instead of stopping the predators, Roblox stops the people stopping the predators.
They are the problem.
It's actually insane to me how this all started just because Roblox felt like a power trip and a responsibility to ban Schlep, bro. Like if they didn't do this, it would not be this huge. Like, yes, Roblox would still be getting in trouble and stuff, but bro, this blown up to a whole new proportion that nobody could really think of, bro. On the news, you know, everybody's YouTube channel and stuff. Like, bro, I don't understand. Like I said in the last video, I don't understand how as a business they thought this was even a remotely good move.
People everywhere are furious with Roblox, and now they're getting sued. The platform promised to be safe, but the reality is very different. So today, I'm breaking down the entire case, even meeting with some of the biggest YouTubers. And then, on behalf of everyone, I'm helping to sue Roblox. This summer, Roblox was hit with a massive lawsuit.
This might be the biggest lawsuit Law by Mike ever did before. Well, actually, I don't know because I don't know his cases, but like in this retrospect and how big this video just gotten on its own, bro, I don't know. Like, this is crazy.
Centered on a young player known as DH. The lawsuit claims she joined the platform after believing the company's promise that it was safe and educational. While using Roblox, she was allegedly approached by an adult misrepresenting who they were, and the platform's moderation systems didn't catch it. She was later taken from her home and abused by the same individual. And she's not alone. Since 2018, police have...
Yeah, I've heard of that case before, Chad. I'm pretty sure this is like the main case people bring up when they talk about how like dangerous Roblox can be. And it's just like, yeah, dude, the fact that there's cases like that out there and Roblox still feels the need to be banning people that are trying to get rid of those type of people is absolutely insane.
2018, police have arrested at least 24 people accused of misusing Roblox to contact young users and move chats off platform. Some had prior records. Others were people in trusted roles, like teachers, nurses, even a cop. Even Roblox has reported over 13,000 flagged incidents on its platform, a huge jump from roughly 3,000 the year before. Roblox...
What? It got even worse?
On its platform.
Hold on.
A huge jump from roughly
It went from 3,000 to 13,000 reports, bro. What the Yo, that's actually insane, bro. Like, I know Roblox, the popularity did shoot up a crazy amount, you know, in this last year or two. So I understand that, but like, bro, oh my god, that's still crazy. 3,000, that's 10,000 more incidents.
1,000 the year before. Roblox says that's just a small fraction compared to all US reports. But for parents, the numbers feel staggering. And here's the core claim.
Just the fact that it even is that much is just crazy on its own, especially when you're banning people that are trying to get rid of that problem, buddy.
The lawsuit argues Roblox allegedly knew these risks, but kept selling parents on the idea of a safe digital playground. Even some of Roblox's biggest creators are speaking out. Take Schlep, a YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers. When he was younger, he says he had a troubling experience involving a Roblox developer.
All that happened to me, it totally messed me up mentally. It made me have to go into therapy and psychologically messed with, you know, relationships that I had. Even till this day, I mean, it's something that, you know, it was messed up.
That experience pushed him to act. As an
adult, that's the thing, like those type of experiences as a little kid, like maybe as an adult you see this like, oh well, it's not that serious, whatever, but bro, as a kid, like this is very, very serious. Having encounters online with adults and stuff, and it falls back on the parents for not like checking on them and stuff, but at the same time it's Roblox's fault too, because they obviously promote themselves as a safe place for kids and stuff. So, you know, not all parents are completely educated on how it is on Roblox, because parents are not just on Roblox playing, they're trusting them to be a safe platform just like they promote to their kids. So it's like it's a double-edged sword in that case, you know what I'm saying? You could blame the parents for not checking on them, which is true, and you could also blame Roblox for not keeping the platform safe, and also just taking actions like this where they're banning people, like I said, for trying to get the platform more safe because they're not doing enough work, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I get it, the whole thing about they're doing things behind the scenes or whatever, but how do we know that, bro? You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many people on the platform that are breaking the rules and doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be predators towards children. And it's a fucking problem. If it wasn't as big of a problem as you know what I'm saying, it looks or whatever, then there wouldn't be so many catches. There wouldn't be so many people going to jail from specifically being a weirdo on Roblox, bro.
He began working with police by conducting investigations on Roblox. His efforts have led to the arrest of 6 people. So Schlep, what was the goal when you started making videos about safety issues on Roblox?
It really all started back to my own personal experiences related to it. I had some very negative experiences as a kid, and I was affected by a very popular developer. So I saw these issues firsthand. Like
bro, that's the crazy part, is that it could be literal developers of games, bro. And it's like, that low-key makes me think even worse about the platform, because obviously Roblox is gonna be more protective over their developers, because the developers are what is in turn making them money. You know what I'm saying? So it could be like a big ass game and stuff, and the developer can get away with some shady shit just because Roblox wants the money or whatever, or wants that split that they get. But it's also crazy too, because developers know that they can take advantage of children, because, you know what I'm saying, they have something that's popular or whatever. They have authority in the space of Roblox, and they kind of use that, you know what I'm saying, to get kids to be talking to them and shit. And it's so fucking weird. Like, oh my God, that's so weird.
Experience them.
But instead of celebrating him, Roblox banned his accounts and sent a cease and desist letter, accusing him of violating the rules against vigilante groups.
Crazy.
They're trying to silence the whistleblowers. They're spending more energy going after people like Schlep. But what they're doing, they're trying to put a muzzle on this whole thing. They're also trying to silence all the victims. And this is important, Mike.
That same day, Schlep dropped an 8-minute video where he described his ban, as well as his troubling experience with the Roblox developer. Schlep slammed Roblox for failing to take action against the developer for years. He claims during that time, Roblox even continued to pay and promote the developer. Afterwards, the backlash exploded. Roblox developers changed game thumbnails to say "Free Schlep."
Yeah. One thing I want to say, I'm trying not to pause too much, but you know what I'm saying, I gotta speak my mind on this. But basically, in the last point that they were saying, Schlep's lawyer was saying that basically Roblox is trying to silence victims and also pay too much attention to people like Schlep rather than the actual predators on the program. And that's the issue that, like, I can specifically have with Roblox, or people have, is because, like, bro, I'm open-minded to know for a fact that you can't get rid of all predators, bro. Like, I know that Roblox is not, you know, it's not completely their fault that there's so many predators or whatever, and they can handle it in the way that they want. But the thing that doesn't look good, and the thing that's very wrong that they're doing, is paying attention and giving their energy, sending cease and desist to somebody that's trying to stop the problem, bro, rather than like going crazy on the predators that the guy catch. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you giving this much energy, this much attention to somebody that's literally just trying to make your platform safe? And they're staying within the rule. You're saying that they're breaking rules, but you know, those rules are very vague. I don't understand them. But you know, Schlep was doing everything in the correct way to lure these predators out, just like, you know, tactics that FBI uses, the police use it, whatever, when they investigating somebody. And they did it the right way. They caught people. They had enough evidence to get those people in jail. So what else do you want, Roblox? And why are you attacking Schlep so much, bro? You're literally banning people from supporting him on Roblox. You're banning games or whatever that supports him and stuff. You know, and it's a whole movement, and you're trying to silence that, bro. Like, why are you doing that? You're spending too much energy on this shit rather than the predators, bro. Like, if you were spending this energy you have with Schlep on the predators, you know what I'm saying, and actually you teamed up with him, or just had a little talk with him or something in private, and, like, you know, let them know there's certain rules or whatever, rather than just like, oh no, we're gonna ban you from the whole platform, you can never play Roblox again, and we're sending you, you know, cease and desist, trying to sue you or whatever. Like, bro, that just comes off as so fucking weird when you don't, like, we've never seen Roblox itself. As a matter of fact, I've never seen it, so I don't know if it is, but I've never seen Roblox come out and send a fucking lawsuits to one of these predators, bro, or ban one of them, or like ban and send a cease and desist to one of the developers, bro. Like, when have they done that to those type of people, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's like it feels like a personal vendetta against Schlep, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was bullying up over years. That's why I said when the owner blocked him and stuff, and he showed that, when Schlep showed that the owner blocked him on Twitter, I was like, okay, this is personal, bro. Like, it's personal. They don't like him. They don't like what he represents. They don't like that he's exposing their platform. So they feel the need to, like, you know, put the hammer down on him instead of putting the hammer down on the shit that actually matters, the predators on your program, buddy.
Free Schlep. Thousands of players staged in-game protests. Even major creators like Moist Critical, Gideon, and Creekcraft piled on, calling Roblox backwards and hypocritical. Hashtag Free Schlep trended worldwide.
I was blown away with all the support, and it's been absolutely amazing reading all the messages. It was trending on Twitter for 3 days straight when the news first broke of it. And I mean, people were just outraged. They saw it for what it was. They were silencing someone trying to blow the whistle.
I think that's a really, really powerful thing. He was a 22-year-old kid. He was just a gamer. And I think he really stepped up to the plate to stand up to this Goliath.
Then it went mainstream.
And we need people like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because imagine the world without people like Schlep, bro. And then these predators just get away with things, you know, like just every day, just getting away with it. Yeah, there's always going to be some that get away with it. But at least there's a person in the world, there's people in the world that want to get rid of those type of people, you know what I'm saying? And do it outside of just depending on Roblox or depending on certain authorities or whatever, and they're actually taking matters into their own hands and getting these people off the platform, in turn making it more safer for kids, which is supposed to be in the first place. So why is that a bad thing?
Congressman Ro Khanna publicly backed Schlep, sharing a petition demanding Roblox improve its safety. That petition hit 100,000 signatures in less than a week, and Roblox's stock price dropped by $12 billion. Now, Schlep, did you expect your videos to get as much attention as they did?
Honestly, no. My whole goal with these videos was actually just to bring this to the attention of Roblox. Like, I wanted Roblox to see what was going on, because I was reporting these communities to Roblox. I was making reports on a lot of these people. Nothing was happening. And the only other thing you can do is go public with it. So that's what I did.
But the story doesn't end there. Schlep just announced he's suing Roblox, not over the ban, but over the damage he says he suffered years ago from a developer on the platform. His lawyer confirmed he's also representing many others with similar stories.
We have over 800 cases involved.
800 cases, bro. That should tell you alone that there's a significant problem on Roblox, bro. 800. That's just this lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Imagine other lawyers that can get other cases and stuff like
These are personal injury claims. So survivors are coming forward because of the personal injuries and the trauma they experienced. Yeah, we think it's a very strong case, and I think that's part of the reason they're fighting so hard to try and move this into some types of confidential proceedings. So they think people will forget about what happened, and then they won't.
And now, because of you all bringing...
So when he says they're trying to move it to confidential proceedings, are like Roblox is trying to make the cases and stuff like not public? Is that what he means? You know what I'm saying? Like not in a public court or something?
Because of you all bringing this issue to my attention, I've made the decision to team up with Schlep's lawyer to help sue Roblox. Reach out to my firm, ithinkIhaveacase.com, if you've gone through something similar. If someone is scared about
something... Bro, that's crazy. He's gonna have two powerhouse lawyers just going at it. Yeah, I feel bad for the defendants. They ain't winning shit.
Something they experienced on Roblox, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to call a lawyer, find out about their legal options, and let them know that they will be believed. There's strength in numbers. Terrible things happen on Roblox. Hundreds and hundreds of people have come forward. We're here for you.
Definitely reach out to us. We are here to help.
Now he's fighting back in court, because if Roblox won't be held accountable in their own platform, we'll make sure that they're held accountable in the courtroom.
Now let's investigate how Roblox is...
I feel like that's the only way that could, you know, put a dent. Like, yeah, they're losing stocks or whatever, but like I told you guys, Roblox is never going to go away. It's always going to be popular and stuff, so they can just really try to sweep this under the rug and low-key get away with it. But yeah, like I said, that cease and desist that they sent out to Schlep that day was their downfall, because now this just not gonna go away, bro. Like, dude, they got, you know, two lawyers teaming up to represent all these people and stuff and to represent Schlep. Like, this is gonna get way bigger than we thought, bro, and it probably will escalate. Like, we're gonna be hearing about Roblox cases for the next upcoming years and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because court proceedings don't just happen and just, you know, happen in one day or whatever. It takes months, sometimes years or whatever, depending on the case or whatever. But this is crazy, bro. Like, people are gonna get money, Roblox is gonna get sued, and this is gonna be huge, bro. Like, I'm just trying to imagine what this all gonna turn out to in the future, how the scope of Roblox is gonna look in the future, if they're gonna change leadership, which I think they very well should. And yeah, this is crazy, bro. Let me your thoughts in the comments below. I'm just going on a whim right now, trying to get all of my thoughts together. But But yeah, this is crazy, chat.
Design, because the lawsuits claim there are at least 3 serious flaws. First, until 2021, anyone could make an account by entering just a username, password, and birth date. Users could misstate their age and unlock unrestricted chat, which the lawsuits claim made it very common to find lower levels talking with adults. YouTubers like Gideon and Rob the Master, who have become well known for exposing bad actors, have said just how easy it is.
When we went on Roblox, it did not take long for
Baldy Gideon
our account to get attention from child predators. It was almost instantaneous.
Roblox says it's taking stronger steps to protect its younger players. The company has rolled out ID verification, asking players over 13 to scan a government-issued ID and selfie to gain access to certain features. It's also—
Bro, I hate this shit though. Like on Roblox, it probably should be like that. I don't know, but I just hate how they're doing that, like on YouTube and shit. Has any of you guys that watch my video, have you guys had to do the whole ID shit yet? Like, is that a real thing? I haven't heard from people like in my comments or other people's comments and stuff too much about it, but I hate that that's like a thing being rolled out because of the whole privacy thing, bro. Like, we just don't have no privacy in our phones in general. Like, chat, we talk to our phones about something, not to our phones, but just talk around our phones about something, and all of a sudden ads pop up about what you're talking about, bro. Like, we have like no privacy. Now they want IDs and shit. Like,
testing age estimation,
come on, bro,
where machine learning guesses a user's age from a short video. And new features like trusted connections are meant to limit deeper chat and voice features to people you actually know in real life.
You know, we weren't just finding 1 or 2 peppers on there. We've caught 6 off of the game itself. But not only that, we've had dozens of these guys just contacting and grooming our decoy that we sadly weren't able to catch. And the real sad thing out here is that Roblox is going around telling parents that they're one of the safest apps for children, when from my own experience, that's not the case.
Even with ID checks and trusted connections, the scale of the platform makes full protection something that has to be taken even more seriously.
Unless you wanted to play the 17+ mic up games and stuff like that. Anybody can pretty much sign up for Roblox.
Next, the game uses in-game currency called Robux. Players use Robux to buy rare accessories and customize their avatars. And many lower levels are obsessed with—
what the hell is this skin, bro? Like,
to buy rare accessories,
bro, I don't get some of these
their avatars. And
like, why would you want a skin that looks like it's bleeding, bro? Like you got stabbed or something. Like, what? Like, who makes these?
Many lower levels are obsessed with it. The lawsuits point out these players even say they do anything for Robux. So bad actors can take advantage of that by dangling Robux to gain control. And third is the lack of moderation. In 2017, the company claimed it had thousands of moderators working 24/7, plus advanced filters blocking unsafe content. The reality looks very different. For starters, Roblox has hosted many games with questionable themes, including Run from Diddy Simulator,
oh my god, the fact that I've literally played a Diddy game is so crazy.
Shower Simulator, and Bloody Battles. The fact that these games—
okay, this one in the middle is crazy.
From Diddy Simulator, Shower Simulator—
like, Diddy's crazy too, but what the fuck is this? They look like they dead ass naked, bro.
And Bloody Battles. The fact that these games even existed undercuts Roblox's claim of being a safe, moderated place. But it's not just the games that are concerning.
That's true.
Roblox is now the go-to social platform for younger audiences. 78 million users log in every day. The platform processes more than 50,000 chat messages every second.
What the hell?
Roblox claims its AI and human reviewers scan all of it: text, audio, and images.
I feel like that's impossible with the scale that it has to do. So they can't really claim that. I know they're gonna try or whatever, but like I said, it all ties back to the optics, right? If they don't send this cease and desist, it's a whole different story, bro. Roblox is probably not even talked about that much right now. Like, they're always gonna be talked about, but bro, like in this case, everybody's pointing out your flaws because you tried to go after somebody that was trying to point out just one of your flaws, and now everything's getting exposed from you. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the problem. The company allegedly employs only about 3,000 moderators.
Oh, that's—
compare that to TikTok. Roughly 3 times Roblox's daily users, but over 13 times the number of moderators on staff. The reason for the—
really? 13 times? God damn. Well, that makes sense why TikTok is so fucking dumb, because there's 13,000 times or whatever Roblox have. There are probably a lot of moderators that don't know what the fuck they doing, bro. Because I remember when I was posting on TikTok, the reason I stopped like posting clips and shit from my YouTube is because, dude, every time I'm getting community guideline strikes for everything, bro. But these girls over here shaking their butt booty ass, you know what I'm saying? Shaking, and not getting banned, bro. Like
on staff.
Promoting OnlyFans and all that shit.
The reason for the lack of moderators is allegedly due to Roblox's focus on growth over safety. In fact, 8 current and former trust and safety staff describe ignored requests for more resources, backlogs of incident reports, and even a manager quitting after promised hires never showed up. Some say protective features they suggested, like pop-up warnings, were rejected, and safety settings, like blocking strangers in chat, were switched off by default. Once again, Roblox points to AI moderation as the solution, but employees admit the tech still misses the subtle signs of unsafe behavior. And the gaps aren't small. The filters block words like Snapchat or Discord, but people get around them by using emojis or by tweaking the spelling a little. Even phone numbers are apparently blocked.
Yeah, I feel like that's always gonna be a thing. Like people are always gonna be defiant and figure out certain ways to spell things or do things. Like there's always gonna be rule breakers, bro. Like that's not the issue. It's the issue of Roblox priorities being fucked up. Like they're not worried about these people. They're not hiring more people on the moderation team to make sure they get these flag things or some things that AI cannot handle or whatever. It's not right in their face, but they need to be looking at it deeply. No, they rather send a cease and desist to fucking Schlep, bro. That's more important to Roblox, I guess.
You type the digits, but not if you just spell them out. The lawsuits argue that these kinds of loopholes prove Roblox knows the risks of off-platform communication, yet it still leaves these obvious workarounds wide open. In court, the usual defense might not save Roblox. Most platforms lean on a law called Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act, and that law protects websites and apps from being sued over what their users post. That's why Instagram or YouTube don't get dragged into court every time someone uploads something harmful. But the lawsuits against Roblox aren't just about what users post. They're about the company itself. Lawyers argue Roblox designed the platform in risky ways, marketed it as safe, and then ignored clear warning signs. And at least one court has already said Section 230 doesn't cover misrepresentation. So if Roblox tells parents this is safe and it's not, that responsibility falls on Roblox, not...
Okay, dog. I didn't think about it that way. So basically, social media platforms have a law that, you know, I'm gonna break it down for you guys that don't really understand. There's a law on everything that protects them for liabilities, which means they're not responsible for things that people post or say or whatever completely. But the thing that's fucking up the law for Roblox or any platform that acts in Roblox's way is that, yes, you're not responsible for what people post, but you are responsible for the way you represent your platform. So because Roblox is basically misleading people to think that it's a safe program for kids, you know, kids can be on there just for education and learning and playing around and stuff. So because there's been all these cases and all these things that are coming out about Roblox not being safe, that in turn basically violates that law because they're misrepresenting what their company is really about and what goes on their platform. You get what I'm saying?
That's why these lawsuits matter to me. They represent more than just a few individual complaints. They're part of a broader movement pushing tech companies to take accountability, especially when their platforms are hurting younger players. Now multiple cases are moving forward, and a jury will have to decide if Roblox should be held responsible. And if the plaintiffs win, the fallout could be huge, because it would set precedents that might force Roblox and other platforms like it to overhaul how they verify users and protect younger audiences.
Oh yeah, if this is gonna do anything at all, whether Roblox gets held accountable or not, if this is gonna do anything, it's gonna scare platforms and it's gonna scare Roblox, bro, because they're gonna lose a lot of money. They're gonna lose a lot of, you know, things that are very important to them. Probably investors are gonna drop out. People from leadership are gonna drop out. Like it's gonna be a tsunami of bad occurrences that are gonna happen with Roblox just because of this situation alone. But it is gonna scare other platforms that are coming up and stuff. And if they want to target kids, they're gonna have to do things the right way and not fuck up like Roblox. Because at the end of the day, bro, no matter, you know, how good your platform is or whatever, like things will get exposed if there's things to get exposed. You feel me? Like that's always gonna happen, like no matter what.
And I don't know how this video will perform or how many people will reach because YouTube flags and restricts videos on this.
That's crazy. This shit got 6 million. So thank God YouTube didn't, you know what I'm saying, yellow mark this, but they might yellow mark my video though. They might yellow mark my reaction. So please, YouTube, if you're seeing this, you stupid. I'm just kidding. I love you, YouTube. I love you. I'm gonna kiss you.
Topic. It's kind of scary because people are afraid to put out information on this, but we feel like it's our duty to make sure that everyone knows.
Yo, W law by Mike,
someone
bro.
You know needs help, reach out to us. Thank you for watching.
W law by Mike, bro. Dead ass. This is a great video. You know what I'm saying? And Roblox, bro, you need to get on your shit, boy. You need to get on your shit, boy. That ass, like, I know I play around a lot, but this is serious, bro. Like, this is serious. You know what I'm saying? Like I always tell you guys, you know, if there's trending games in Roblox and stuff, I'm still gonna play or whatever. But you know, I can take a stance on this is wrong. You know what I'm saying? I know that I can have common sense as well as enjoy whatever I enjoy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, chat. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comments about this whole situation. What you think is gonna unravel from this? And yeah, chat. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.